Hello everyone, it's Curtis Watson, back in Star Trek Online. Still surviving the... Why'd I pull this out? No, put it away. Thank you. Still surviving in the desert with Slamek, and we're almost to his crashed ship, so let's get a move on. There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. And when we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time. We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash, but in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon. Huh. Let me see here. There's no way this vessel will ever fly again. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. The emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash. It's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand like the singularity drive in the cargo bays. However, I found a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. With the right components, I could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact the ship. But I won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let my crew know where we are. Should do the trick, though. Ah, the communications array piece. There we go. Subspace distortion inverter. There we go. Here we go. Now let's see what we can make with all of this. Let me see. Alright, let's hope the Impressive picks that up. That's not impressive forces. Well, son of a gun.
Did you think you could run? From me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim. No!
Whoa. I'm back. Shoot. Well, that was a rush of emotions for me. On the one hand, I let that scum Slamek lead me almost right to my death, and I treated his injuries, the ingrate. Thank you for the rescue, my faithful crew. Let's contact Obisek.
I apologize for Slamek's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakeev is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
You can be sure I will.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Riemans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obisek and his forces, but Before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakeev is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakeev, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakeev must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
Alright then, I guess we know where we're going. Oh, and Admiral, Hakeev had an Iconian gateway. Obisek was right.
Hakeev had a working Iconian gateway? Fascinating. We already knew that the Iconians survived the destruction of their home world. Now we know that they are active in Romulan space, and apparently using these gladiatorial combats as a way to test the species of the Alpha Quadrant. Starfleet Intelligence will analyze the data you recovered from Hakeev's command center. I must confer with Admiral Quinn and Starfleet Command. Conflict with the Romulans and the Iconians may be unavoidable.
Right, well, the Brea system is not far away, so let's head right there.
We have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Copy that.
You dare to test the might of the Tal Shiar?
Oh, they're taunting us. Okay. Oh, my. Let's see about drawing off some of the ships and destroying some of the turrets while we're out here. Reprogram turret targeting. Now that we have targeting information from one of the turrets, we may be able to reprogram some of their sensors to confuse them. I like the sound of that. Make it happen, Eliza. Target that mine, thank you. Enemy reinforcements inbound at high warp. Whoa! Evade! That was too close. Oh, they're nothing heavy yet. Ah. We need to get within transporter range of the planet's surface. Obisek, cover us.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakeev and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface.
Sounds like a plan. Let's beam down.
We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. You'll have to disable them, or find ways around them. Hakeev will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Sir, I'm having some trouble getting through all of the interference. Away team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact, sir, and will organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. Roger that. Oh, am I the only one down here? Oh. Looks like the Tal Shiar are using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. They must have detected us in orbit, and they put the base on emergency lockdown. Our orbital scans show that a lot of these buildings have catwalks and balconies. You may be able to use those to get over some of the walls and barricades. Some of our tactical teams made it to the surface with beachhead equipment. You may be able to get support from them. Romulan ships will be here soon, though, so we'll have to raise the Impressive D's shields and won't be able to use transporters. Good luck, Admiral. Thank you, Eliza. Okay, we can plant a charge here. That's the first charge, sir. I've downloaded virtual markers to your HUD that will show you where to go to place additional charges. Oh. Sir, Romulans are massing reserves in multiple locations around the base. The Impressive is in synchronous orbit. We can provide fire support if you supply target coordinates. Noted. Thank you, Eliza. There's another catwalk on the other side of this rotunda. Thank you for the guidance. Alright. Here's the last charge. Scanning for Hakeev. Hakeev's in the promenade outside of a building southwest of your location, but you're separated from him by one of those force fields. There's an access gate on the walkway, but you'll need to disable the force field. If you create a massive power draw at one of the other large facilities, it should temporarily disrupt the field. If you get back on the rooftops, it will give you a better vantage point. Let's see, Q power drain. The data center is now drawing emergency power. The force field is compromised. Sir, Hakeev's in a reinforced section of the base. I'm sorry, what was that, Zarva? Oh shoot, I didn't hear what she said. How do I call in orbital strikes? Oh, this is an orbital strike beacon. Oh, support, support. Alright, this officer has an access chip. You should be able to use the officer's ID chip to bypass the security lock. Excuse me, I was doing something. To bypass the security lock on the access gate in front of the central plaza. Hakeev is directing defense operations from there. Alright then. Let's get to moving. You're in the section with Hakeev's personal offices. He should be just ahead. We have a problem up here, Admiral. Over the past few minutes, the ship has started to suffer a series of cascading system failures. There's nothing serious yet, but it looks like we're being hit by an Iconian virus. We'll purge the computer memory and restore it from archives, but that will take some time and we'll continue to have system problems until the work is complete. Even if it works, Hakeev can simply send another virus our way. You'll need to find and destroy the Iconian transmitter before the Impressive will be secure, sir. Roger that. And there's Hakeev.
None of this matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No, we can still finish. You're the cause of all of this. You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
Support! Support!
Fool! I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
Good to see you, Obisek.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over.
It's over for you.
Obisek.
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
Oh, believe me, I will. We've located the Iconian computer systems. They're in a research room near the courtyard, just back the way you came. Alright. Now that you have Hakeev's patterns access codes, you can get into these research areas. What the? Let's destroy this gateway. Darn it, I want to see what's happening! The arch, it's a huge Iconian gate. Sir, we have your coordinates, but we can't beam you up until the gate is destroyed. We're still getting strange interference. We are prepared to destroy the large Iconian gate with an orbital bombardment. We'll target the warhead Yield, but you should get to an area away from the blast. So, run. Got it. This will be good. Impressive. Do it. Whew.
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedinia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
On it. Impressive. Beam me up.
Enemies of the Romulan. Insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly as prisoners.
More Romulan ships incoming.
We have our work cut out for us. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe.
Much obliged, Obisek. Get us moving.
My ship is disabled. You must finish this.
Roger that. Focus fire on the Leval. Last chance to surrender. Full force of this dreadnought will be turned against any who resist in this foolish rebellion. Well, Sela, I am not in the mood for standing down today. Resist me and you will face the full might of the Romulan Star. I don't know, you're not doing so well right now. Start with those mines. He's got it coming now. Launch everything we got. Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't get a sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate. What's this? What is this? Okay, someone is apparently supposed to be talking here, but I can't see that either. You need to disable the Iconian gate. Open fire as soon as it's in range. Okay, you've opened fire. Great! If that was another Iconian gateway, that explains how they moved entire fleets. We have to get out of Romulan space and warn Starfleet Command. The Romulan threat may be over for now, but it looks like a bigger threat is looming on the horizon.
Starfleet will continue the search for Sela's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Sela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Sailot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
Admiral, the Iconians' presence threatens the Federation.
I agree. The Iconians are a cause for concern. Their motives are still unknown to us, as are their plans for the Quadrant. What we do know is that they desire chaos. Many of the problems we currently face can be directly traced back to their machinations. If they had not antagonized the Undine, would we now be at war with the Klingon Empire? It may be that they want the powers of the Quadrant so fractured that we will not be able to unite against them. We cannot allow that to happen. The Federation has offered the Riemann Resistance humanitarian aid, and we are working with them to find diplomatic solutions to their disputes with the Romulans. Obisek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. And once again, please accept my congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you.
Our base in the Dera system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome. The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over. Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
I just realized I might not have been recording audio there for just a moment. Yeah, you guys saw Obisek's plans, and now we've completed that episode, Romulan Mystery. We'll get a sneak peek at the next one, Cardassian Struggle. A secret organization dedicated to the return of the Cardassian Union and the Obsidian Order plagues Federation and Cardassian forces seeking to overturn newfound freedoms in favor of oppression and aggression. Will the fragile democracy on Cardassia Prime survive? That is a good question. And we'll just look at our next hail from Admiral Quinn.
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your assistance with a delicate matter involving Cardassia and Bajor.
That's in the Alpha Quadrant. In my videos, I don't think in my videos, I haven't been to the Alpha Quadrant. I mean, I have in my spare time, on occasion. But I think this is going to be a somewhat of a change, so I'll accept this mission and set course for the Alpha Quadrant. But I think this is a great place to end this video. So thank you for watching, everyone. I've been Curtis Watson. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more excitement from Watson Entertainment Media. This transmission now ends.